Well, we made it. We made it to the last Steven Spielberg movie that I have not seen in his entire filmography. There's 33 movies. I have seen them all now after watching The Post. The Post was released in 2017. It was written by Liz Hannah and Josh Singer and directed, of course, by Mr. Steven Spielberg. That's the last time I have to say that, but without a new release. Wow. I gotta get the whole name out of my mouth. Like, Steven Spielberg. Oh, wait, no, I have to say it when I film my ranked with. I'm so bad. Anyway, no spoilers, but The Post, well, minor spoilers? It's a history movie, so it's hard not to spoil it. But The Post is about the Washington Post as they discover that the New York Times has inside scoop on the Vietnam War, and they're trying to get their own inside scoop. When they get their inside scoop, the New York Times is shut down, saying they cannot produce, they cannot publish, but the Post has not been told not to. But the problem is, they might have the same exact source as the Times, in which case that would put them in legal trouble as well. Except, of course, freedom of the press. They can publish whatever they have, so they publish. That's the whole film, and it takes 2.5 hours. Actually, no, it only takes 2 hours. It is a little shorter than I remember, which is bad because it is longer than I remember. My main issue with this film, and there are quite a few, I will say, it's very mid-range for me, Steven Spielberg-wise, is I know what happens. I'm a media major, so like for me, this is all the same news. I've heard about it. I've read about it. We've talked about it in class. Like, this is all stuff that I'm aware of. And it just, I don't care, I guess is the problem. Like, I don't care enough about the story to be invested. I don't. I think Meryl Streep does a great job, and so does Tom Hanks in luring you in. I think the first half of this film is much better than the second half, because it actually has a story. The second half is just conversations about, should we publish? Should we not publish? Why won't we publish? And it's like, yeah, I get it. You're trying to teach us that, like, we need to publish all important news so that there's no fake news from America, whatever. I get it. I really do. I promise. I get it. I just don't care. That's like my main issue is I just don't care. Because I know what happens. And again, I think the characters are great. Bob Odenkirk's pretty good too. And I just wish that I cared more. That's where I'm getting to with this film, is I don't care. And the movie doesn't do enough special to make me care. Like, yeah, they bring in some great performance. Meryl Streep is great. Tom Hanks is one of my favorite performers. But, like, it's not enough. Like, it's not enough. And Williams' score isn't even that good in this film. That kind of shocked me a little bit. Was like, when I was like, this can't be John Williams. And then it was, and I was like, what? Why did it not sound very good? So that was a little confusing, not gonna lie to you. The film itself feels a little bit confused because it tells the story in a weird way. Like, again, the first half is brilliant. The first half tells you in a very, like, chronological way where it's like, okay, like this happens, this happens, this happens, this happens. And then it's like, okay, the New York Times got shut down, and then they're like, what are we gonna do? And it's like, I don't know, but can you, like, discuss it a little faster, maybe? And, like, half of the conversation just wasn't important. Like, I just feel like the writing is the problem. The directing is splendid. I think Spielberg did a great job with this film. But why wasn't it written a little bit better? Like, you know what I mean? Just like a little bit better might have made this a lot easier to watch. So that's frustrating. And the ending sucks. Sucks. Because, all right, spoiler if you don't know American history. But, there you go, you have your warning. After the Washington Post publishes, Meryl Streep walks in a hallway and she's like, oh, I'm really sure I can't handle that again. And then it's like, sir, I think someone is trying to break into Watergate. And of course, that's signaling that Watergate's about to happen with Nixon, and then of course the same whole thing is going to happen again. Here's the thing. What the hell was that? I'm sitting here, I'm like, are they setting up a sequel for The Post? And the sequel is Watergate? Like, that's just, what the I don't understand the logic in that. They're like, all right, let's tease a sequel. Whenever we have time, we'll get Spielberg back over here. We'll have him film this whole movie about Watergate. Okay, fine, I get it. But, like, it's not going to happen. There's no sequel planned, as far as I know. And also, I don't think anyone cares. That's where I'm getting at here, is I just think no one cares. And it's a beautifully shot film, wonderful performances. The plot just sags from, like, the weight of everyone already knowing what happens and no one really caring. I'm going to go ahead and give The Post a B-. Have you guys seen The Post? Let me know in the comments below what you guys thought about it. I think it's a good film. I just don't care. I hope you guys like understand what I'm getting at here, because it's hard to like articulate what I mean by I don't care. Because like it's a good film and I like it. The plot is uninteresting to me, you know? But whatever. I hope you guys watch it and have a good time watching it. I have it on Blu-ray. I don't know where it's streaming, so look it up if you are looking to find it somewhere. Please consider listening to my podcast. It's called Nate and Robert STS. And you can find it on Apple or Spotify, and the links are in the doobly-doo below. Also, next to the links, you can see a little button like on the top left. It's called subscribe. If you hit that button, it'll make me happy. So consider doing that. I would be very, very happy if you would do so. And as always, keep watching movies and television, stay educated, and I'll see you guys in the next video.